The journey into the world of ultimate performance begins with the arrival of a machine that feels like it was born from the sketches of a mad genius and the craftsmanship of Italian artisans. As the covers are pulled back, the silhouette of the new hypercar emerges, low, sculpted, and aggressive, with lines that look like they were forged by aerodynamics itself. The carbon fiber bodywork shimmers under the lights, every crease and curve perfectly aligned for function and form. There's nothing subtle about its presence. From the gaping front intakes to the razor-sharp rear diffuser, every element screams performance and exclusivity. This isn't just a car, it's a statement. Valued at £2.5 million, this hypercar represents the pinnacle of Italian design and engineering. The badge on the hood may be a familiar emblem or a newcomer disrupting the hierarchy, but what it represents is clear: performance without compromise. Cameras capture every inch of the bodywork, revealing active aero components subtly tucked within the aggressive design. The headlights resemble the eyes of a beast about to pounce, and the massive quad exhausts at the back leave no doubt about the kind of fury this machine is capable of unleashing. The cockpit is where the artistry truly shines. As the dihedral or gullwing doors rise, they reveal an interior more akin to a jet fighter than a traditional car. Carbon fiber, alcantara, billet aluminum, and leather stitched by hand dominate the space. The digital instrument cluster looks like something from a science fiction movie, delivering live telemetry and performance data in real time. Even the startup sequence feels ceremonial, a theatrical display of lights and sounds before the engine comes to life. Interviews with the design team reveal an obsession with detail. Every vent, every switch, and even the steering wheel has been engineered not only to function but to evoke emotion. But the heart of this hypercar is what sets it apart from everything else: a quad-turbocharged V12 engine producing an astonishing 2,127 brake horsepower. Episode 2 takes us into the mechanical soul of the machine. Inside a high-tech facility where white-coated engineers work with both computers and their hands, the camera focuses on the engine itself, an absolute monster of an internal combustion unit. It's not merely powerful, it's a marvel of mechanical engineering. Displacement sits above 6.5 liters, with 4 turbochargers strategically placed to eliminate lag and provide relentless thrust across the entire rev range. What's remarkable is how the engine is integrated into a lightweight carbon titanium chassis. The mounting, cooling, and airflow management are all done with meticulous precision. Advanced simulations and physical testing ensure it not only hits peak numbers but remains stable, reliable, and efficient at extreme speeds. The exhaust note is tuned to perfection, offering a howl that grows into a roar, a soundtrack that echoes the fury of the V12. Engineers explain the complexity of managing heat, airflow, and vibration in such a powerful platform. Each turbo has its role, contributing to a seamless delivery of power that catapults the car from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 2 seconds, with a top speed expected to breach 260 miles per hour. We also get a look at the bespoke transmission, a multi-speed dual-clutch unit capable of shifting faster than the blink of an eye. Every component, from the lightweight driveshafts to the rear differential, is engineered for the highest levels of torque and stress. Suspension is fully adaptive, offering both track-ready stiffness and surprisingly usable comfort in urban conditions. While this is a performance-first hypercar, it's clear that intelligence and innovation are just as important as raw power. The balance of old-school combustion and new-school precision is breathtaking. Episodes 1 and 2 set the stage for something extraordinary. This isn't just a hypercar, it's a mechanical symphony of engineering, design, and unfiltered speed. On the track, this hypercar transforms from a beautiful machine into an untamed force of nature. The calm, calculated design elements seen in the showroom now reveal their true purpose under the intense demands of high-speed performance. As the car rolls onto the legendary tarmac of a circuit like Imola or Monza, the tension builds. The low growl of the quad-turbo V12 echoes through the paddock before exploding into a thunderous roar as the driver hits the throttle. The launch is brutal. From a standstill, the car surges forward like it's been fired from a cannon, reaching 100 km per hour in under 2 seconds. The tires claw at the asphalt, the active aero flaps adjust in real time, and the driver is pinned back in the seat by the sheer force of acceleration. From the outside, it's a blur of motion, an aerodynamic sculpture slicing through the air. Inside, it's a symphony of sensory overload. The driver, a professional racer, narrates his experience while tackling corners at terrifying speeds. The steering is razor-sharp, almost telepathic. The braking power from the carbon ceramic discs is immense, dragging the car down from 200 km/h to a crawl in a matter of meters. With each lap, the car showcases its balance and agility. The rear-wheel steering system helps it rotate with surgical precision, and the adaptive suspension keeps the car flat through the fastest bends. Telemetry data flashes on screen: speed, throttle position, G-forces, gear changes, all telling the story of a machine that's as fast as it is intelligent. The quad-turbo V12 delivers power seamlessly across the rev range, with the turbos working in perfect harmony to avoid any lag. The engine doesn't scream like a high-revving V10. Instead, it growls and bellows with a deep, mechanical aggression that makes your chest vibrate. The driver pushes harder, exploring the limits of grip, and the car responds with confidence. It's not just fast, it's precise, predictable, and brutally effective. Even at its limit, it feels composed, as though every component has been engineered with nothing less than victory in mind. But not every owner of a £2.5 million hypercar plans to chase lap records. Some want to enjoy the experience in a more relaxed, luxurious setting. That's where this car surprises again. Episode 4 steps away from the racetrack and brings the machine onto real-world roads. Here, the same vehicle that dominated corners at 250 km/h now glides through coastal highways and mountain switchbacks. The interior, while purposeful, is a cocoon of luxury. The seats, though bolstered for track use, are covered in the finest leather. The touchscreen interface disappears when not in use, leaving behind a clean, sculptural dashboard. On city streets, the car is calm and composed. The adaptive ride softens, the engine quiets down, and the gearbox becomes smooth and intuitive. At lower speeds, the hypercar is surprisingly civilized. The driver isn't fighting the machine, they're enjoying it. That said, every stoplight, every tunnel, every open stretch of road offers temptation. A slight press of the accelerator and the beast begins to stir, always reminding you that beneath the luxury is untamed power. Exclusivity is part of the appeal. Only a handful of these machines will ever exist. Each one is hand-built, with customers choosing from near limitless options for personalization. From unique paint finishes to custom-stitched headrests and engraved chassis plates, no two will be alike. Owning one isn't just about speed, it's about having something no one else ever will. The support network includes concierge services, track day programs, and personal delivery by the factory team. It's a lifestyle, a statement, a piece of rolling art that also happens to shatter performance benchmarks. In the end, this